I think that we're a connected brotherhood as a defensive front. We all play for each other. We're close, and we all play off each other, man. We complement each other well. Um, I don't know. I don't watch a lot of them, but I'll probably say the most memorable one for me would be when the Arizona Cardinals played the Pittsburgh Steelers, and James Harrison returned the interception. Top three hardest players to tackle. Bijan Robinson, um, tough. Bijan Robinson, probably Derrick Henry, and I go K9. We knew from the jump of training camp that if we just be ourselves and just play hard, that the sky's the limit to what kind of team we can be. And I don't think that's where we at right now. Yep. Oh, it feels huge, man, to be able to get here. Playing 10 years. Some people are great players and never have a chance to get to the Super Bowl. But being on this team, man, with the kind of team that we got and the kind of guys that we got, is very special. My favorite athlete growing up, definitely Ray Lewis, for sure. James Harrison, for sure. Um, Julius Peppers. I can go on and on for days, man. Yeah. Oh man, it means everything to me. I never wanted to leave Seattle in the first place. I feel like I should have did 10 straight here, but coming coming back here, the past 3 4 years or however long it's been, man, it's been great. Just so I could just further along my career here, man. This has been home for me, and I just love it here. Um, Either getting the TFL behind the line or a sack, for sure. It's been too many to recall, man. It's been some good ones. Yeah, yeah. Oh man, just the grind, man, of being in Scuba, Mississippi, man, being there with nothing, literally but train tracks. It was definitely a long road, man, and those times right there, just help you grind hard and make you appreciate where you're at right now, and you never take anything for granted. Yeah, his defensive mindset is great, man. I think we all inherited that as players on the team. Starting in training camp, starting in OTAs. We set standards for ourselves that we go by, and we hold each player accountable by that. And it just pays off well, man. I think we all just took the mindset of trying to be the best us that we can be for each other, and then it all falls into one. Oh man, when D Law came over here, that's the player I think that we were missing. That's our dark horse. A guy that can rush on the edge, rush on the inside, play the run well, and create like turnovers. Like when he came, that was just great for us. And when we got him, we knew that we had got a special player. Oh yeah, I would love to go over there play in Mexico. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll get some real tacos. Ah, what's I'll just go with my daughters. My daughters like what's the one for Frozen? Elsa. Elsa, yeah. I gotta go with Elsa. Yeah, and my daughters are like that one. No, I like Bad Bunny though. You like a Bad Bunny? Huh. What's that again? My Super Bowl plate. Ain't no telling for real. I don't remember a Super Bowl plate to be honest. I know it was probably like wings, some grilled chicken, some mac and cheese. You know, probably some comfort type food. I mean, how that's a great question. I think it would just be the fact that to win the Super Bowl, period. It don't matter where we at, but it just so happens to be here and there, their home stadium. Nah, they don't got nothing to do with them. It means everything, just like I said earlier, to be in the league for 10 years, most people don't get a chance to make it this far as the Super Bowl, and they've played a very long time. There have been some Hall of Fame players who don't have a Super Bowl ring as well. So, this is definitely an opportunity I'm blessed to have, and, you can't take it for granted. Yeah. Oh, I'm pulling out the same one I get a sack. So, yeah, all the fans out there hopefully be ready to hit it. Yeah, my time in Green Bay was amazing. I always tell my teammates, I always talk about the time in Green Bay, man. We was a close knit group. I'm still friends with those guys to this day. Kenny's daughter and my daughter are friends. That's my real lifetime friend. Same goes with Keyshawn, Razul, Douglas, Rashawn, Gary. I can go on and on. We're still close. Oh yeah, for sure. I'm trying to get these things to work, man. I can't. I done cut my music on. Please do. My music on right now. Right now, the Osley Brothers. Let's fall in love. I'm listening to old school. Yeah. Uh, yeah. Man, look, that would be amazing. The only thing I'm missing is a Super Bowl ring right now, and we're here right now. We have a chance to win it. Long as we just stay doing us and stay playing hard, man, that will complete the circle. But I don't just want one. I definitely want another one, for sure. Yeah. I think it goes back to the Eagles and Kansas City game, man. They got after Pat Mahomes real good. I think the more disruptive you can be up front, it helps with everything. Helps for the back end to play more stickier, and it just rattles the quarterback. So if we could generate a lot of pressure, that would be great. To be honest, I just think it's our connection, man. Just how hard we work from OTAs to training camp to now. We just all just have this tenacity, just this dog mentality about us that we won't be denied, and everybody wants to be the best version of themselves every day. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yeah, and how you say it? Yeah. NFL Deutschland. Yeah, I got that. I like that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I know this because he played Ty Okada. Ah, damn it. I mean, dang, I forgot. What was it? Weaver, Weber, Weber. Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah. Because they played Montana State, right? Yeah. Yes. I got two that come to mind firsthand. That's Clint Hurt and Bo Davis. For sure. I had Bo when I was at Alabama, and I had Clint my second year in the league, and he helped me really develop well. My welcome to the NFL moment. I probably had to say my rookie year, we was playing the 49ers, and Michael Bennett, he was telling me the whole week to like look out for this one particular play. And then like we got in the game, it happened and I didn't do it right. And it was because I just wasn't paying attention. I wasn't locked in. He had kind of got on me, being a young rookie and everything. And then the next one was my rookie year again with Cliff Averill. We was playing the Patriots down in New England. Down in New England, what's up, bro? Down in New England, and we had ran a game, and I was supposed to like rap him, and Tom Brady ended up breaking kind of loose, but I was getting held contrary to my occasion. But he was cussing me out while he was like falling out. It was hilarious now, but those are my two probably moments right there. I never played there before, but I would love to go down there and play. I like Mexico. I go down there a lot. That would be a great trip, a great opportunity for us to go there and play in front of the Seahawks fans down there in Mexico. I like a Bad Bunny. Yeah. Nope. I'm about to though. I'm gonna be knowing firsthand. What did I learn about myself? That like you can mature as a man, as a person, no matter like what age you are. It's a lot of steps I had to take this year, especially with us having a young team and me being one of the older guys, just to be able to, teach the other guys and bring them along the way. And what I was preaching to them, I have to live it. So I probably say, that's just like being on this journey and them counting them on me as like being one of the leaders has definitely been one of the greatest accomplishments I can say to help me grow as a man. Um, Two things I would tell myself: just to be smart and be humble and just keep thanking God. Just where I'm at. Just this is a long road. It takes a lot of discipline and it takes a lot of hard work. There's a lot of nights, like, you just hurt in general, but you just got to see it through and be able to persevere. Most likely to win Dancing with the Stars. Believe it or not, a lot of these guys can't dance. I'm gonna say myself because I just told the guys that I could definitely be on Dancing with the Stars. If they see this, put me on Dancing with the Stars. I'll surprise everybody. I got a little cha cha in me. Name my Pee Wee football team. Okay, first one was CD Computers, and the second one was Carolina Turkey. Oh yeah, Sam has had absolute phenomenal season, man. Great season. We believed in him from the jump, and he's done nothing but answer the bell every time. There's been a lot of people writing him off, about what he can do, what he can't do, who, what type of player he is, but he just proves everybody wrong each and every week. And the noise he doesn't even listen to, man. He's so locked in every week, and he leads the offense. That's our leader of the team, and he's doing a great job. Oh, definitely. Just communication and rush lanes are very important. When you're playing a mobile quarterback, that's any mobile quarterback. Being able to be on the same page with the guys and rush is one is a huge factor. What's up, baby? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Absolutely. I'll revert back to the two guys that I know very well is Michael Bennett and Cliff Averill. Those two guys definitely, helped me grow to where I'm at now and prepare me for this moment. After I seen them last week at the NFC Championship game, and it was like just a whole full circle moment. They just told me how proud they were of me, especially like being one of the leaders on the team now. Because I remember when I came in as a young pup, those guys just helping me grow into a better man, into a better player. Oh, yeah, I'm just trying to pour everything I got into all my young guys. Byron Murphy will be the number one just because like that's our star player, and he's so young right now. So just trying to keep him grounded. Just let him know how to attack everything, how to prepare his body every day. Also staying on all the guys, Jared Ivy, we call him Spot Willis. I go on O'Toole, Riley Mills for sure because Riley had some mishaps in his career, his journey, but now we're gonna need him along the run from now into next year. He's gonna be a great player as well. I think the fact that he's just all football 24/7, man. I think he wakes up thinking about football. During the day, thinks about football. Goes to sleep thinking about football. And, that mentality that he has is just great because it's football and that's all. Yeah. I just think he's very disciplined. And he's very demanding and disciplined, and he demands greatness of himself, and he demands greatness of us. But we all demand that out of ourselves and out of each other. Like right now, or my favorite defensive lineman to watch right now would be Leonard Williams. It's my guy, and Byron Murphy. They're my guys. Growing up, I'll probably say I was a huge James Harrison fan. I just love his game. Just the tenacity that he played with, the physicality he played with. Man, the guy hits the weight room hard. I think that those will probably be my tops right now. Right. One female athlete to throw me a touchdown pass. I'll probably say E Weezy, my dog E Weezy from the Seattle Storm. Yeah. Yeah. No. I think I'll just go be a spectator. Yeah, thank you. I think as far as well as swagger, and the mentality of the guys are some things that carry over from LOB into the mob mentality that we have. But I think that team and this team is completely different when you look at it. We're totally different type of players, and but we still have some similarities as well. At the end of the day, we all want to be a great defense. They were a great defense, and this is right here what solidifies us being a great defense. Not just like hitting us up, but those guys. I still talk to those guys constantly. Like Cam Chancellor, Sherm, Earl, Cliff, Mike, Tony McDaniel's. I still talk to those guys regularly. I haven't heard from Pete in a minute. Uh, San Jose is definitely nice. It's the longest I think we'll be here right now, and it's definitely good, man. Still got to get out and see more, with little time we do have, but I'm enjoying it while I'm here. AD is my dog. It's funny because like during like our individuals at the beginning of practice, sometimes he takes certain players with him. We go into the depth zone in practice, especially like in training camp. Like he'll just like demand something from us for us to go be great during the whole practice. So like we'll work hard like during that individual period and go right into practice. But it's just to take your mind to another place. I think he does a great job with that. I'm good. What's up, man? What would I like to read? You like comedy? I like action. I like action. Yeah. I don't know if you can read action, but yeah, probably. Definitely. Harry Potter. Yeah, gosh. Yeah. It's not really weird, but just being able to be here in the moment is just like everything that I've been wishing for. I really don't eat before games. I think it makes me feel too heavy. It's a thing I've been doing my whole career. So I really, if it's a night game, I really won't eat. I probably will eat breakfast, like a light breakfast. That's it. But I usually have like a protein shake. After I win the Super Bowl, I'm eating everything. I'm tired of eating healthy. I'm gonna give you like a double smash burger, some fries, hot dog, and some cookies. I love cookies. Any skill from one of my teammates. I'll probably say Shaheed Speed. You mean at speed? Um, no, my guys, all day, everybody. Um, I think when the moment that we was in meetings and we set the standard for ourselves and to look at everybody's eyes when we hit practice, I think that's the time where I knew that we had something special. And I think it started from last year, last season, actually towards the end of the season when we really picked it up. And I think we knew then what kind of defense we could be. Yes, I think I said something similar to this question earlier, which I'll say would be Bo Davis and Clint Hurt. Those two guys really helped develop my game. In college, um, is he Bo Davis helped me develop my game and as a person. Period. Coming in with Clint Hurt to Seattle, he definitely helped me take my game to another level, learning the game on a whole another level and being able to play fast. It's usually my older brother, a guy that I grew up with, during hard times and everything, and he's definitely helped me a lot along the way. So if there's any kind of questions or any, he's very rational too. He's very blunt, which is something I need, and he knows me really well. So just being able to talk to him in any time of need is kind of my go-to person. Yeah. I haven't been in the Super Bowl before. This is my first time, but You know, great question. I really don't know, but we all just turned up to it. We've been playing it the whole season. So, personally, to me, I play down with the sickness before we go out. A little rock music. Yeah. Yeah. I guess. I mean, everybody like Bad Bunny, so I like Bad Bunny. I don't know the song. I don't know what he be saying. Oh, it's always a great game, man. They're a great team every year. It's always a banger. I've been playing them basically my whole career. So, it's coming in here. It's actually very comfortable. We know the stadium, we know the field, we know what to expect. Oh, it's definitely played a huge role, man. Getting there with Pastor Rainey, going to chapel, praying before every game, praying every night. I pray for both teams to protect us from any hurt, harm, and danger. All glory to God, most definitely. Um, it's probably not a player, but it's probably just a person. One of our personnel in the building, which will be actually Pastor Rainey and Roy. Our team, like therapists and everything, them two guys definitely helped me. Say it again. Okay. Definitely being able to how to prepare, how to get my body ready to go during the week, so I could be my best during game day. Definitely stretching everything, and that just comes with wisdom as long as you play. My ideal halftime show, uh, I'll probably put like an old school band on there, like Come Function or something, play Love Train or something like that. Some good music. It means everything, man. For me personally, to be able to have those guys be proud of us and what we're doing, it means a lot because I know what I came into and what kind of guys those were and what they demanded from each other on the field. We have that right now, man. And so just being able to get to this point, I feel like the icing on cake will you bring it home. I feel like they'll be proud. The whole city of Seattle will be proud. That's everywhere in Washington for real. Yakima, Federal Way, to Olympia, everywhere in Seattle, man. It'll just be the best feeling ever, to bring this ring back and then bring the bowl back to Seattle. Absolutely, and believe it or not, like none of the guys is really talking about it. I don't think it's hit none of us because we're still just doing the same thing, like playing cards, shadow boxing. Um, it just feels like the next day. Nobody's making the moment bigger than what it is, and everybody's just living in that day and in that moment. Yeah. Oh, their running game is definitely good, man. They got a good scheme going on. They look really well coached, and they run hard. They play hard. They're a physical group. Uh, I got like a wash cycle that I go through, man. It's three people I see before every game, and I have to see these three people before every game. It's stuff I do with my body to get right. Shout out to those guys. Yeah. Well, I mean, we already know what to expect. This has been the whole season. Teams that we played the four down front versus literally everything. So, like by now it's just secondhand nature of what we do and the how we grind. But we take real pride in that because if they're running the ball, it's obviously somebody's not doing their job up front. But we've been holding it down for now, and as long as we stay humble, stay respecting the ground, and don't take it for granted, hopefully we can continue to do that. What? Who? They laugh. I'm passing the ox core to Abe Lucas, because we gonna play some rock music. And that's what I want to hear if I play. Or if I pass the spoon to somebody, we gonna hear it be a young boy the whole entire day. On Love Island, uh, Love Island. I don't know. That's a great question. A bromancer or a romancer? A romancer? Um, I don't know, man. A lot of these guys are married, so I don't know what to say. I think I'll get somebody in trouble. That's a great question. Just being able to be here and to be where I'm at right now, to be here with Seattle, I think is the most part. I always wanted it to be here, and the fact that it's happening now, I think is like just the best part ever, especially winning the NFC Championship, and being able to win that. That was the first step, and now we got a chance to bring it back, man, and hopefully we can do that. And I think that'll be probably the best time of my life, to be honest. I think just like selflessness. Nobody's bigger than the program. Everybody respects each other. Everybody celebrates each other plays. Everybody wants to see each other make plays, and I think that's what's different for this group. Nobody is like stat watching or worried about what they're doing. Yeah. We gotta do what we do. We gotta play our game well. We gotta just be us. I mean, we've been playing people running the ball the whole entire season. Just stacking the line of scrimmage, putting different running backs in. You know what I'm saying? So long as we just do us, I think we'll be good. Hey, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I just said this earlier. I think it'll be, we was playing the Patriots my rookie year down in New England, and me and Cliff Hayward was running the game, and I didn't. I actually got held on the play, and he didn't know that. So like he was falling, like running the game that we had called, and he was cussing me out while he was falling. It was actually pretty hilarious. But I'd probably say that was my welcome to the NFL moment. Yeah. Okay. All right. I have no. Is it thousands or hundreds? Hundreds. 800. Damn, I was close. Man, come on, Dick's Burgers, man. Shout out to Seattle. It's easy. Oh no, it's horrible. I hate it now.
So when this season did you allow yourself to think this team's going to the Super Bowl? What was that moment?
I think after we hit the turning point, after we played the Buccaneers, just to look in every guy's eyes in the locker room, in their meetings, they were determined. They were determined to be the best version of themselves. They were determined that we can't continue to let anything happen. And then next game, well, I can't remember who it was, but we just hit a switch. We all looked at each other, during the week of practice. We just asked, what kind of defense do we want to be right now? How are we going to bounce back? How are we going to respond? And I think we done a great job since then. Um, there's a lot of them, but I always just go back to this one. It was when the Arizona Cardinals played the Pittsburgh Steelers. I probably say that's probably the most memorable one for me, because James Harrison was one of my favorite players at the time. And look, I love Seattle. I'm a diehard fan, but I was a diehard Steelers fan growing up. So watching them, Ben Roethlisberger, Santonio Holmes, all those guys go out there and just play the way they played, and that defense was great. Then seeing James Harrison return that interception for a touchdown, I was like, man, I want to do that one day and be on that stage one day.
Jay, every kid dreams about playing in the Super Bowl. Talk to me about the moment you realized that as a kid, like I'm gonna go to the league.
I think it was my senior year of high school. It was a guy that we had in the stand. Shout out to him. He ended up passing away, but he always used to tell me, "Hey man, we're gonna see you on Sundays, man. You're a great player." And at that time, like that was real big because where I'm from, excuse me, in Goldsboro, North Carolina, it's not like a lot of attention. A lot of guys don't catch that national recognition. Just to be where I'm at now, man. Support from him and guys believing in me like that made it possible. Yeah, the way they work, and I think that's shout out to Andy Reid. He's a great head coach and they're very old school. And I see that same, with Coach Mike. He has old school tendencies, old school mentality. And that's what you need in today's game because they're trying to pepper the game down a little bit. This is for the safety of us as well. But you still got to play that hard nosed football, man, and you got to grind during the week, and that's what we do. Oh no, we just got to be us. You can't never make the moment too bigger than what it is.
Jay, talk to me about what it's like playing next to Leonard Williams, and how do you guys feed off one another?
Oh man, that was great. I remember when we traded for him in 23. He came over. I feel like that was the biggest relief ever because he's a great person first and foremost, and an even better player, man. And just having that guy around, somebody that loves football like that, somebody who will go to war with you out there on the field. Even when our first game together, I feel like I played with him the whole year. Just being able to, excuse me, have him in there and do that and bring his mentality was well needed. My grandfather and my brother, just being from a single parent household, being able to have those two male figures with me, just helping me grow and be the best person I could be every day.
How much does it mean to you when you describe being from a single parent household to now be in the situation that you are? You've had a hell of a journey in this league already. To be back in an organization that drafted you and you believe personally.
Oh man, it feels amazing, man. It feels great. My family will be out here Thursday. It was funny because the national championship. Look where I'm going. The NFC championship last week. I seen my mom. Shit, she was crying more than me. I was like, "Did you play that? I play." I'll make that joke with her, but that's just a testament. For her. What I'm saying, just like putting everything on the line. Sacrificing everything she did for me to be in this moment right now.
As a true veteran in this league, what's a message you want to share with the world or share with younger players in the sport?
That you have to be dedicated to this game, man. You can't take anything for granted. You got to stay humble and you got to stay thanking God, man. As long as you have those in your arsenal, man, the sky's the limit. Along with work ethic.
You seem to have a really great personality, great sense of humor. I know for me, laughter gets me through a
Yeah.
lot of stressful situations. There's
Facts.
got to be a little bit of stress this week.
Facts.
Who is the funny guy on the team that you turn to when you need a laugh?
It's a lot of funny guys, man, especially on the defense. Our guys, the Bus Three is absolutely a comedy show. The guys that we have on Bus Three are hilarious. I'm laughing right now because you never know who's gonna say something. You got Derek Hall, you got Mike Morris is hilarious. And you know those guys are definitely funny. I think Mike Mo probably the funniest, slick. Yeah.
I survived the Boston Marathon, lost my right leg to bombing in
Okay. Yeah.
2015. I had to overcome a lot of different challenges to get back on my feet.
Yeah.
And what in your career or in your life is the biggest challenge you had to overcome? It doesn't have to be an injury or anything. Just
Yeah.
what was the biggest challenge and how did you overcome that challenge?
Uh.
To understand that they're not alone out there, that
Yeah.
you as a star athlete, as a top of the game,
Yeah.
also face challenges.
You know, it's tough because it's hard to talk about, to be honest. But you know, just I had something happen in my career recently. You know, where I had to serve a suspension, and that time right there was probably the hardest because like you go through a lot of people who don't know you, and it's a lot of judgment in that times, and so you have to decipher like who's really in your corner and who's really there for you. And you got to just hold on to the people that's there for you, you know, that stick around and you know that push you to be great and that's in your corner that know what kind of person you are and that don't judge and those type of things.
You know, so your faith, your trust, you know, in God that He made it that reason that you were facing that situation. You
Absolutely.
might have saved your career and you never know,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
The journey that He wrote, out of our control.
Absolutely. You know, it's all praise to him. You know, I say that first and foremost, man. You know, before every game, before I go to sleep, before I wake up, and when I wake up, I'm always giving him the glory and praise, hands down.
Me too, brother.
Hey,
Amen. God bless. Good luck.
thank you.
First joined Seattle in 2016,
Mm.
tail end with Lucha Blue.
Yep.
Is there any lessons you took from that defense and you're impacting on this current Seahawks defense?
You know, just how to approach the day, you know, how to approach practice, how to be a pro, yourself, period, how to stay prepared, how to get prepared, mentally and physically, and just be able ready to deliver every day. And how to have that mentality as a defense to go out there and just be, you know, tenacity and play together.
Now you obviously reached the greatest stage. How, and I understand that you felt ahead of your time. How old were you when you started your walk?
Walk, I was 10 months old.
10 months, so you skipped the crawl.
Definitely.
Awesome. Congrats, I am happy with you.
All right.
And it's 3 hats in one. So you can go with that, or it's reversible.
All right. Thank you.
And you gotta tell me which one you want. So this is silver camo, African, or brown diamond.
Silver camo.
Got it, ready?
Thank you. All right. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Does your team have a favorite color Gatorade to drink?
I have no clue because I think we drink drip drop, to be honest. But if I had a personal opinion to drink a Gatorade, probably be this one or like Ice Glacier or something. But I don't really drink too much Gatorade.
And then my next one is, could you give a punishment for last place in my fantasy football league? Give a punishment.
Give a punishment. I think they should eat a soggy mustard hot dog. It's nasty.
If you were to take one play from your career and put it on a card, what would it be?
One play in my career and put it on the card. I'll probably go back to 2018 when I got my 10th sack. I'll probably take that one, put that one on the card.
Do you have a special piece of memorabilia from that game that you held on to, jersey, helmet?
No.
Have you ever anything from your career that all the special plays that you held on to?
Oh yeah, I got like my junior college rings, national championship rings, and junior college and in college. Um, all my NFC, whether it was winning the division, this was my first time winning the NFC, actually the whole NFC. So I kept all of those things. I kept my helmets. I kept things like that.
Is there one thing in particular that you like to keep the most? Helmets, cleats?
No, not to be honest. Rings. That's why I want rings. Yeah, I've been seeing it online, but I have no clue about that. Is that I'm actually kind of curious of how that can intertwine into a body being close to a plant like that and things.
Yeah, I mean, evidence of these publicly available right now is kind of impressive, but it's not unimportant for players seeing how you guys perceive that sort of thing. Is that something that would have to be
Um, I really don't know, but I think if it's something to look into, they should definitely look into it if it could help keep players healthy.
Hi, Jarran. Random question. How's your geography knowledge?
Horrible, but shoot it at me.
Okay, well, can you please point to the best of your knowledge where Levi Stadium is? I know pet peeve.
Where is Levi State?
Oh yeah, take your time.
Okay, let's go to. It's not there. It is somewhere in
You were really close.
here. Dang.
Let me show you where it is. Okay, here. You don't mind
Okay,
if you
I'll hold this.
Okay, thank you, thank you. Okay, so you're just a short bus ride away to where you'll actually be playing on Sunday.
Oh, I knew it was somewhere around there. I'll be there though, with my pads on.
Thank you so much for playing.
All right.
You're a second to go to the bridge. You gotta call one teammate to help you get out. You got one phone call. You gotta call one person to help you get out. Which teammate would answer to help you get out?
Julian Love. Julian Love.
You're the second person to say it.
Yeah, he's so literal, just so smart. I think he thinks like out the box. When we think one way, he thinks another way, and it just makes so much sense. And he's really smart. I'm calling Julian for sure. All right. Oh man. Okay, so this is Jax. This Sam. Damn, who's this? Uh, I don't know who this is. I don't know who that is. It's Leo. Smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one you didn't know was Ken.
Oh, I was about to say K9. I was sure. He looked bad. Riley is funny, man. We call him Mr. Incredible. He's so big. He's a great teammate, though, man. He's a great guy, great rookie. He's definitely getting his feet in, being comfortable after, he had to overcome some obstacles. But he's getting well in. He's getting settled in, playing right. He works hard. He's going to be perfectly just fine, though. I'll probably I'll probably say the music and the smell in the stadium. It's great. I don't. It just smells great. Yeah. Oh, I mean, I think it's gonna be amazing. I personally don't know any Bad Bunny songs, but I like Bad Bunny because everybody's been talking about him. I mean, I think you gotta like Bad Bunny, right? I'm putting me on stage. Give me the microphone, man. Give me the microphone in 30 minutes. Ain't no telling what's gonna happen. We gonna karaoke crazy, all right? My favorite song to sing, I'll probably say Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You. Yeah, you gotta get into that one. Uh Lenny Williams, Cause I Love You, yeah. All right. Coach Mike is great, man. The media, he's a tough guy. But Mike's such a great guy, man. It's funny. He's actually hilarious. We laugh at him all the time, believe it or not. He's just so Coach Mike. It's just funny. It gets awkward sometimes, but like a funny awkward though. But just overall, just he's a great guy. He demands greatness out of us, and we play hard for him, really hard for him, and we love him.
What advice would you give to young U.S. talent starting off their career in high school or college?
Just don't get discouraged. Always work hard. Get in the gym, and pay attention to the game. If you want to play that position, find somebody that you want to image your game after, and find a role model for it. Just continue to work and continue to grow.
When you were younger, was there anyone you looked up to?
Definitely. First it was my brother. But then I actually looked up to Ray Lewis because I was actually a linebacker in high school. So after high school, I went to Hargrave, and they turned me to a D lineman after then.
Jarran, if you could do the Oklahoma drill against anyone in history or like fictional character, who you picking and why?
Uh, if I do the Oklahoma drill, give me Larry Allen.
That's a tough challenge. I hate to
Yeah.
go.
If I don't know, we gonna find out. I'm gonna buckle my helmet up and just go 10,000 miles speed head first, and we gonna figure it out.
So same guy, you're at the dinner table. Who's throwing down more food? You or Larry Allen?
He is. I'm gonna get full fast. All right.
Oh, one more. When you were a kid, what was like the first jersey you ever owned in any sport?
LeBron James. Yeah, I had to get that one. LeBron James was definitely like the first.
Cavs jersey or Heat?
Cavs. Come on, man. Definitely. He got drafted. You know, he was the next great player. He was a LeBron fan. I cried to my mama, please give me a LeBron jersey. I'm still a huge fan of LeBron, by the way. I just seen him play like last year for the first time in person.
It's special in person. Like he's
Man,
he was
I wanted to ask him to take a picture, but I was actually scared. Like, seriously. I didn't want, him be like, nah. Hopefully I'm gonna get a picture one day.
Did you see what happened with him and Cooper DeJean last year when Cooper DeJean asked him?
No, I didn't. What
Cooper
happened?
DeJean was like, "Can I get a picture?" And LeBron kind of just walked away on him, and then Cooper DeJean gets
See?
picked in the Super Bowl. So maybe that's you just got to picture there.
Yeah, hopefully. If he's there, I definitely want a picture of LeBron. So if he see it, somebody please give me a picture with LeBron. Mount Rushmore of all time. Jordan, LeBron. Jordan, LeBron. I'm going to go Lawrence Taylor. And let's just say Ray Lewis. Probably. That'll probably be my top four. Just something quick to throw out there. If I had time to think about it, probably be a little bit different. But Jordan LeBron is definitely on there for sure. Toughest old lineman would be Mike Ayupati, Zach Martin, Rodney Hudson, center. Ja'Ari Evans was good, really good. Man, the brain fart. It's so many of them. Brandon Brooks, Philadelphia. He was really good. Jason Kelsey was really good. It's probably the thing right on top. High school football. I literally just talked about this like in practice. I was a linebacker in high school. We was playing in Jamboree, and my favorite memory was I ran through the fullback and the running back like on the goal line, hands down. Turned the whole stadium up. It was crazy. And my high school team, shout out to my boys, man. Mike Sykes, Trevor Jackson, Andre Montgomery, Freddie Jones. Yeah, a lot of all my guys, man. For real. My high school team, yep. How long we got? I have to stay here for 10 more minutes. I gotta stay here for 10 more minutes. I gotta stay here for 10 more minutes. Hey.
If you could share the winning moment with anybody,
Share the winning moment with anybody, my family, and my kids. Of course, hands down. My mom, my kids, and my brother. And my team. Like, of course, I'm celebrating my team. But, as long as my kids get, especially my son, get to see this moment, that'll be the greatest ever, man. Especially winning the Super Bowl.
did you dream about this?
Absolutely. Since I was 5 years old. Being able to watch.
Whose jersey did you wear?
Believe it or not, it was a LeBron jersey. I was a huge basketball fan. Like, I love basketball before football. I'm from the Hoop State, man, North Carolina. Shout out North Carolina. Check them out, man. Eat one food. Oh, it's between shrimp and steak. I love shrimp. Like, you can't go wrong with some good fried shrimp, bro. It's fucking amazing. And then steak, like, who doesn't love a steak? Especially a good, like a Wagyu or something, like an 85. It's crazy. 5 Seahawks for a pickup basketball game. All right, for one, I'm getting Leonard Williams. He can't dribble, but he's going to give you defensive rebounds and fouls for sure. Nobody's going to mess with him. I'm gonna get Jax for sure. Um, he probably could be the point, handle the ball. I don't even know if Jax can dribble. I gotta ask. If I'm gonna pick him though, is either I'm gonna go Cup or Sam, just cause that's gonna be my shooters. Me, for sure. I'm a hooper. I'm a real hooper. That's what I do. And K9, he gonna smoke everybody. He's so fast. He gonna beat him with that real shifty layup.
So what point on game day, look up at the scoreboard, you look in the audience, does it become real? Does it really feel different than every other game you've ever played in your life?
Hopefully, God willing, the clock hits zeros and it's a Seahawks win. That's when it's gonna be feel real for real. The confetti dropping, the blue and green. That's one for the ages right here. It just depends. Yeah, I really don't have a favorite move. It just depends on what they give me.
What's one thing you learned this season that you plan on applying on Sunday?
Just to keep each moment the same. Don't make it bigger than what it is. At the end of the day, this is what game we played. I don't know, but it's a lot. So just go out there and just treat it just like that and focus on what we can do.
How has the defense evolved this year under Mike?
It's involved great, man. I think it started last year towards the end of the season with everybody gelling together. Of course, what kind of player we can be, and it's carried over, and we demand greatness from each other.
Compared to college days playing in a big game versus
I think the college I played at the highest level of college, going to the national championship, and right now I'm getting the same kind of vibes. A little bit more media, a little bit more time away, but it's just still great. And I think those two, this is where we talk about coming as a kid, being on the Super Bowl podium, and we're here now. Goldsboro.
talk about that and then coming into a situation where there's a lot of media.
Being from Goldsboro, North Carolina is great. It's a small city, and being able to give the players around there hope and show them that this can be done too is just the utmost respect and the utmost greatest feeling that I could have right now. The woman, my mom, hands down. I'm seeing her all those nights she works, everything she sacrificed to get me to where I'm at. And believe it or not, she was harder on me than any coach has ever been. She never let me quit anything, and she always told me, give 110% of what I do and go be great.
If you had a chance to play flag football after you retire, would you do it and represent Team USA?
No, I'm going to sit down. I'll watch though. I'll gladly cheer them on. Thank you.
How do you handle all that pressure and how do you keep the team motivated on that front line?
To be honest, there's no pressure, man. Because like when I look at those guys, I'm looking at my brothers, and it's actually funny because I may do something funny then and just make it laugh. But when you got that kind of group of guys and just that feeling and that connection with each other, it makes everything much easier to handle. Yeah. Hmm? You know, I just feel like as players, you have to do it, but if it's something that that you can't handle or don't want to answer, the easiest thing you can say is no comment. But other than that, sometimes it's definitely hard, but you just got to be grateful for the opportunity that you have, whatever the circumstances is, and we have to be able to deliver when we can. If a player can't, then that's on him. He may handle that a different way.
Drawn. Favorite Nickelodeon show?
All that,
All that?
all that, hands down.
Hands down.
Shout out to the '90s babies.
90s baby shout out.
Rocket Power,
Rocket Power
second.
second place. And then number 3 while we're at it. Cat Dog up in that era.
I gotta go Cartoon Network, man. I gotta go Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron.
I mean, not Jimmy Neutron.
Danny Phantom.
No, no,
Jimmy Neutron counts. That's Nickelodeon.
no. That's Nickelodeon. No, Johnny Bravo.
Johnny Bravo.
Hands down. Got
with you
to.
on that.
Got
With you on
to.
that.
Got to. Yeah.
Thank you so much.
No problem.
Jarran, you've been working with Mike McDonald and you one of the anchors of the defensive line,
Yeah.
helping him to get his vision to life and
Mm,
number one defense in the league.
yeah. Well, Mike demands greatness from us like every day. And we just want to be able to go out there and make ourselves proud and him proud with as much work that we put in through the week. The game plans that go in, the hard work that they take the time to give us a game plan, and nobody takes that for granted. Everybody is locked in every day to the details and the preparation that we have. So that's that. I think when he sees that when we go out there delivering execute plays, I think that's what makes him happy the most.
Jarran, a decade in this league, first time here. How much are you kind of soaking all this in?
Man, it's definitely great. It really hasn't hit me right now. It's Monday. We had a long day today. I think, like I said something to somebody earlier, when the clock hits zeros and then we see that blue and green confetti come out, I think that's when it'll be surreal. Then, other than then, I'm just locked in, ready to go.
Jarran, playing at Alabama prepares you not only football wise, but to all this sort of stuff, to being used to these press conferences and these events. How do you think playing at Alabama helped you with that?
I think it helped a lot, especially like playing under Coach Saban. He prepared us for moments like this. Um, and being at stage at the national championship is actually kind of similar. But you got to be 1-0 every week, and you got to stay disciplined. You got to stay determined, and you can't make the moment bigger than what it is.
What kind of message sends you, Coach Mike, in comparison with Coach Saban?
Just what he demands from his players each and every day. The preparation for us to be smart players, hard nosed players, real physical players. I think those things carry over because they have some of the same traits as head coaches.
If Drewski was on your football team, do you think that would help your chances of winning the Super Bowl?
Definitely not.
Why? What position would you put him
The bench. Water boy.
at? And I've been asking all your teammates this, so I'm curious to hear your response. It's the Super Bowl, game on the line, 30 seconds left on the 1 yard line. Are you running it in or are you throwing a slam?
I'm running the ball
You're running the ball?
straight up.
All right, man. Thank you, man.
Hey, Jarran, I'm from Brazil. I have a question. If you have a trip to Brazil, vacation, which teammates do you bring with you?
I think I gotta take the big cat because I feel like we're gonna be in a lot of water. He's like nature guy.
Was there before this bachelor party?
Oh, no, I didn't know that at all. All right.
Hey, Jarran, just for the Super Bowl, the NFL is going to introduce a brand new rule. There can't be no overtime. So if it's the end of the fourth quarter, it's a tie game, they're going to send the strongest man for an arm wrestling competition. Winner takes home the Super Bowl. Are you going to go out and represent the Seahawks, or who's the man on the team that will win?
Does it have to be a player?
It has to be a player. Arm wrestling. Is it you?
I'm putting myself on the line.
Yeah?
We going down, baby. I ain't losing.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. Oh, a major role. There's nothing that can be done without giving God the utmost respect and the thanks when you wake up every morning for everything He's allowed us to do. Family is everything that's important to me. The support that they bring. Sometimes stress relievers, sometimes they are stressors, but that's part of having family. And football is what I've been doing for life. So just being able to mesh those things in together makes it way much easier. No, not a favorite. My mom says one every day. Like she just texted me today. Eyes have not seen, ears have not heard. 1,000 times for sure. Yeah, I watched a lot of them, but the most memorable one for me would be, um, sorry, but I'll say the Pittsburgh Steelers versus the Arizona Cardinals.
Do you have any game days?
Who?
Game days superstition?
Oh, nah, we don't do that. We do a superstition. Go to warm up song. Definitely would be Like so, getting ready to go, or like pulling up to the stadium. Oh, we gotta cut on some rock music. Believe it or not, I gotta. It's like the ultimate football music. Play her down with the sickness. Yeah. You got a PTSO. Got to. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have your pieces together. I think you gotta have the little. Like I love something that got color in it that you don't see, but you see it a little bit, and then you gotta wear something that pops out with all solid colors. That's the way I see. Sagittarius. You feel me?